I'm gonna be real with you guys. This video won't take long. This video is more so gonna be me reviewing why what happens in this matchup happens. Before we start the video, make sure you hit the like button, support the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for the notifications, because I've been told by several people that they aren't getting notified about my videos. So make sure to do that, help my channel grow. But yes, today is the ultimate complete war between Darth Nihilus and the Uchiha clan. I will be using prominent members of the Uchiha clan versus Darth Nihilus in 3 rounds. First round, random encounter, no one has prep on anyone, they're just throwing down. Round 2, Uchiha clan knows someone's coming to attack them, but they don't know who, they don't know what he's capable of. Round 3, the final round, absolute prep time with absolute knowledge on their opponent. What would happen if these two sides were to clash? Now, if you want elaborate, in-depth breakdown on these characters, simply request it in the comment section. If it gets enough heat, I'll put it on the list. But we're kind of going to go over their general scaling so that we can quickly go through the rounds. But I'll go over Darth Nihilus first, what he brings to the table that I think is important, and I'll go over the Uchiha clan members and what I believe they do that is important in this matchup. Darth Nihilus is one of the most beloved EU bad guys in Star Wars history. Nihilus has quite the reputation of either being downplayed or simply overhyped. Today, I will really just review his safe/sensible scaling for the notorious wound in the Force. On the other side, we have the Uchiha clan preparing for this, but pretty sure he wouldn't even worry about the Uchiha clan. And this isn't even me calling him cocky. In fact, because of his power level he achieved once becoming a wound, Nihilus simply has an issue recognizing people below that level. And I'll read the exact quote for you. He sees planets, stars, not people. To him, the planet below, the station with its teeming life, only that is massive enough to demand his attention. So literally, if you're not talking star level, planet level, Nihilus isn't trying to talk with you. He's chasing a bag. So you have to be powerful for him to even notice you. And the reason this doesn't destroy him in combat typically is because his powers are passive. That means when he shows up, they occur. So he doesn't really have to worry about getting jumped by a lesser being who maybe is more hacks. He's just naturally taking people out by showing up. Bare minimum star level drainage with just a simple thought, and him showing up does this. As well as you could argue, so I think it makes more sense that he's at least solar system plus, given that every time he absorbed he got substantially stronger, and they believed he was on course to eventually consume the universe itself, all life in the universe. So yes, I definitely believe he's at least solar system to solar system plus at that level, and possibly even galaxy level, but just depends on your interpretation. But we're going to go over who from the Uchiha clan is showing up to defend their planet and what I believe they bring to the table that's going to make a difference in this battle. Sasuke Uchiha, he has the highest attack potency of his clan. You can argue his to be at least star level if you want. He has potential soul hacks as well that might be able to work on Nihilus. We'll talk about it. As well as he has potential BFR abilities. Next up, we have Obito Uchiha. We will be giving him Tailed Beast Chakra. He can donate his chakra in battle to other prominent members if it helps them with strategy. He has his Kamui. His Kamui can teleport himself and others to different dimensions. And Obito could actually play an essential role in this battle just due to his versatility, not necessarily his raw power. Madara Uchiha will be at his peak in this battle. What he's bringing is his intelligence, experience, and he's showcased he can plan planetary level genjutsu with prep time, which is important. Next up, Itachi Uchiha. He will have no illness, no ninja aids. He will be perfectly healthy in this. What he brings, his intelligence, his Totsuka blade, which can seal characters, it bypasses your durability and seals you away. And his Tsukiyomi is a genjutsu Eiko-second and a well viable option. Next, we have Shin Uchiha. This will be controversial because he's not a mainstay Uchiha, but he's very powerful. I thought it'd be interesting to bring him in. as a character, you know, that could be a sleeper for his team. You could argue him to Sakura, Sasuke, Naruto, AP level, and Boruto. Depends how you want to do it, but at the very least, they got some AP to help him out. Next up, Shisui Uchiha. He has his famous genjutsu, a very subtle one that subtly makes you do stuff. Kotosaku, I don't know, I'm not even going to try it. Let's call it Kota, dog. I'm American, I can't do that. But knowledge and experience, even at his age in genjutsu, will be very valuable since he is stated to be one of the most prominent and promising genjutsu users ever. And then finally, we have Fugaku Uchiha, the father of Itachi and Sasuke. He might very well scale to full-powered Kurama when it comes to at least being able to control beings of that nature. He said he could have gone out when the tailed beast invaded the village and stopped the QB. He's at least Kage level, just based on lore and what people said he's capable of. He was actually considered to be relative, at least in capabilities, between himself and Minato, the third Hokage. Or I'm sorry, the fourth. However, I tend to side with Minato just due to his blatant feats. Fugaku, a lot of his feats either weren't shown or were hidden. However, Fugaku is roughly Itachi tier in general. Itachi himself stated this. He just doesn't have any crazy abilities that we really know of, but he does have his AP, mind hacks that are tail beast levels, and his intelligence. So, if these two sides were to clash in a 3-round complete war, who do I think takes it? First round, random encounter, 10 out of 10, Darth Nihilus. It simply has too much in the tank, too powerful with his passive drainage. He would literally show up and win because the other side has no idea what's hitting them. They won't have time to react, won't have time to plan. They'll be too busy dying and get turned into lifeless husks. So first round, definitely got to give it to Darth Nihilus. I don't think there's much of an argument for the Uchiha clan at that point. Next round, they know someone's attacking, but they don't know what he's capable of, and they don't know what he's going to do. They don't even know who he is. I believe this is less of a slap for Darth Nihilus, but I still believe it's at least 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, because they would really have to get lucky and assume a character was like Darth Nihilus, which they haven't really ever, you know, gone against before. So there's no reason to believe they would expect a Darth Nihilus type character. Even still, if they were expecting the worst, planning for the worst, and they are highly intelligent people as a clan, so they're very capable of thinking of things like this. They could come up with some kind of genjutsu or BFR, maybe even using the moon to help prep for someone invading, but still that would take luck in this round. And so I'm giving it to Nihilus 8 to 9 times out of 10. Just a way safer bet. Now, final round, full intel for the Uchiha clan. This is interesting. We do know Madara with prep was capable of planetary level genjutsu, but I don't necessarily think genjutsu is going to be the one that will be able to help them, because that would require getting close to Nihilus, looking him in the face, and at that point, he even has death hacks where he can scream literal death at you and you die. Don't know if I'm confident that the Uchiha have what it takes to neg that, but even still, they have stuff like Kamui, where they can teleport and BFR him to another dimension. There's nothing suggesting Nihilus could come back from a completely separate dimension. So I do think with full prep, they would put their chakra in the hands of someone like Itachi or Sasuke, maybe even Madara. Have, you know, someone really carry the team, give them chakra and carry the team. If Sasuke can carry the Tosca blade as well, they would get him either to Nihilus to seal to hit, because Nihilus actually up close isn't that strong in melee combat, despite, you know, being a Sith with a lightsaber. He's actually kind of trash because he's always bopping people just right out the gate. There's like no point in being an excellent swordsman, but he would get beat by Sasuke up close. The question is, could Sasuke survive long enough to pull this off with extra chakra given to him and extra protections? Even with some stuff like, you know, maybe casting genjutsu on each other to help against fear hacks and all that stuff. Possibly. I just don't know if they have the AP to rumble. But I'm going to go ahead and shout out my boy Cyber. He gave me a list of things he think they could do with prep. So I'm going to go over them just to give y'all some food for thought for potential outcomes. Fugaku would collect all the members of the Uchiha clan, and including, most importantly, the ones with the best genjutsu, to come up with a plan formulated around potential tricks using genjutsu. Shisui would make sure he has his original eyes for his strongest genjutsu. Madara would collect the nine-tailed beasts and work with Obito in terms of determining how to use them. They also potentially could use a white Zetsu army. Sasuke could collect tailed beast chakra for his Amp Susanoo and use shadow clones like he does in the Boruto anime. If you really wanted to push the envelope, in Boruto, he did find a device that allows time travel. He could collect the device and use that. Itachi would probably seek an amp in order to put him AP wise in the ballpark of this threat. Obito would set up seals to affect Nihilus. Shin is best used with Obito and Sasuke for space-time ninjutsu. With prep, they could learn Sasuke very well may have the ability to neg fear hacks. He could also open a portal to Nihilus' ship, have the Jubi try to nuke it. They could use genjutsu on each other to maybe fight off the effects of the fear hacks. And then if all else fails, Sasuke could time travel using the device. Some of these things are interesting. I more so think it's safer if they find a way to get up close and seal him. Sealing should definitely work. Or straight up BFR if they just have the power to open a portal and get Nihilus through there. Yes, blowing up his ship won't work. He's literally held together a blown up fleet before. They didn't know how it was possible, but he did that. So that's not the thing. But in the end, I'm willing to call the last round a draw. Because Nihilus isn't that smart. He can easily be outsmarted because he's more so a primal force of instinct now and bestial rage and just hunger. But the Uchiha clan are vastly intelligent and do have the capabilities, if used correctly, to take him down. So I think 5 out of 10 because of the versatility. They could win the last round. Anyways, guys, Darth Nihilus takes this round. He's just too much for the clan, but it was an interesting matchup for me to look into, and I enjoyed it. If you like crossover battles like this, let me know. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Upgraded my equipment, trying to make my channel better. You guys have to help me make my channel better and help me grow. Anyways, guys, it's been your favorite villain. I will see y'all later, and have a great day.